Right, good afternoon guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to the first session of 2023. I'm back at Floatfish Farm and we're fishing Kestrel Lake just for 24 hours. My brother-in-law Mark is coming down shortly. I've just arrived. I'm just having a look around because they've dug it all out since the last time I was here. So previously we fished on that far peg, or in the pegs there, over to this bank. They've now dug out this section in the middle and joined in 3 other lakes, so it's made it about 3.5 acres or so. As you can probably hear, it's quite windy. It's about 20-mile-an-hour winds at the moment. It's also pretty wet underfoot, certainly getting here, but fortunately where my bivvy is going to go, which is in peg 9, is fairly dry, so I should be alright on that front. But I'm just trying to keep the wind noise to a minimum. But yeah, I'm going to go and get the bits out the car, which is over in the car park there. Get everything set up, have fun setting my new bivvy up in this wind, hopefully before any rain sets in again. But yeah, we'll get everything out the car and then we'll catch up with what we're doing. Right, it's just gone 3 o'clock. As you can see, both the rods are out. Left hand one I've got basically just out in the middle there, no more than about 30 yards in some deeper water, and the right hand rod I've got in that back corner. As you can probably hear, it's still very windy here. Mark is here and set up. My new bivvy is all set up. Yeah, very sexy, Mark. It was interesting putting it up in the with the wind by myself, but I had my previous one for about 10 years, so or just over 10 years. I've decided to go a little bit bigger in this one, not a huge amount bigger, but it's certainly sizable enough for me. And it's, say, the quality and everything of this material is a hell of a lot better as well. This is 20,000 hydrostatic head, so it's double or twice as good as what the previous one was. It comes with all of the rod holders, so you've got 2 on the front and then a further 3 on each side of the bivvy as well, with that tension bar. But yeah, very impressed. Managed to pick it up on a bit of a deal after Christmas, or no, just before Christmas. So I managed to sell my other one and get that one. So hopefully that's gonna do me for quite a long time. But as you can see, rods are out, the sun's just starting to go down, so it's just after 3 o'clock, so we've probably got another hour and a half of daylight yet. But we're fishing. Temperature wise, it's about 10 degrees at the moment. I'm actually here in a t-shirt at the moment, but that's because I've been sticking the bivvy up, moving stuff around in there, so I've obviously got a bit warm. But yeah, so it's about 10 degrees. December was a complete write-off for fishing. we basically had temperatures of sort of -7, -8 here overnight, and then -1, -2 during the day. That lasted for a couple of weeks. We had snow as well, but all of the lakes had 2 inches of ice across the top of them. So fishing was out for a good couple of weeks of December. Then with a touch of flu and Christmas and New Year, I say 6-7 weeks has disappeared very quickly. So back out on the bank now, say 7th of January today, so not too far into the new year. We'll hopefully get some fish, but it's a new lake effectively because they've completely changed it. So just going to have to keep an eye on the water over the next couple of hours, see if there's any shows that gives the position of the carp away. Right, it's just gone 4:10. As you can see, the light is fading. We're still perfectly fine to see at the moment, and I have been seeing lots of small stuff showing. I'm assuming it's small stuff. It's little ripples here and there. They are. Haven't seen any obvious carp shows yet, but there's been a few bigger swells, so whether that is carp or whether that's just a slightly bigger or a bigger small fish jumping about, moving about, but nothing obvious. You wouldn't really expect to see that much. They're not going to be generally head and tailing it out in the middle of winter, but at least we're starting to see some sort of activity on the top, even if it is just small stuff. If the small stuff's there, the carp may not be that far behind, but so we've probably got another half hour maximum, I would think, of light, and then this cloud cover is supposed to clear. We're supposed to have I think it's a full moon tonight as well, or certainly a day or two either side of a full moon, so hopefully we should be able to still have some decent light to be able to watch the water. But loads of little stuff starting to jump along that far bank now, so I shall keep an eye on it, see if any carp show. But as I say, I've got one out the back, I've got one out in the middle, Mark's got his 2 towards the back as well, so hopefully we're in the right sort of area. We shall see. I've just catapulted 10 or 12 boilies over each of the rigs. They've been glugged in the various liquids, whether it's Manila or krill liquids, and it's created this lovely flat spot. I haven't put anything over in that direction, and yet obviously the oils from the thing has spread all over. That's the cloudy liquids at work, so it's nice to see them doing something, getting a reaction on the top of the water, and hopefully getting plenty of attractant into the water. So I haven't put that many out there, just put some over each of the spots just to try and get some smells in the water. As you can see then here, the rain is coming down again, the wind's picked up a little bit, but that'll be all of the bait that's going in, certainly for now, unless I get some fish in the night or out in the morning. We shall leave that to do its work now. so much for no more rain this evening and the wind dying down. Getting absolutely battered at the moment. Funnily enough, I've closed the bivvy up. Bivvy's getting a good workout anyway. Alright, morning guys. It has just gone 8 o'clock. I've been up watching the water for the last half hour, 45 minutes or so. Haven't seen anything, didn't have any activity in the night, so it's been a very quiet night other than the odd stronger gusts of wind waking me up. But yeah, no real activity, well, no activity at all. So yeah, nothing to report. We've got another few hours on here yet, so hopefully something happens, but for now it is very much a case of continuing to watch the water, looking for some sort of signs of activity that we might be able to go after. But absolutely nothing happening at the moment, unfortunately. So we'll leave it there for now and let you know if we do see anything or get anything happening. Right, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock. I've just had a bit of a reposition of the rods. Haven't had any interest over the last couple of hours. Haven't seen any fish particularly show, or haven't seen any fish showing, so I've now moved my left-hand rod to that back corner, and my right-hand rod I've now stuck in that little channel over towards the reed line there on the back. We will just put a few extra baits out on each of the spots. We'll see if that brings anything over the next couple of hours. We've got until 1 o'clock on here, so we've got maybe 2.5 hours or so of fishing time left. see if the slight change of position produces any results or not. As you can probably hear again, the wind's picked up a bit again. Quite a chilly breeze coming in, but it's kind of what you expect on a winter's day. So we'll see how we get on over the next couple of hours. Hopefully we can get something, but if not, we shall leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and see you again on the bank.